Hey, thanks for stopping by the Friday Wrap with Pete and Reet. And Reet is still recuperating, feeling better. And hopefully we'll see her back next week, if not, probably the week after. But she is definitely feeling a lot better than she was last week. So let's get into a little bit of football. Director John?
Yep.
How'd you like the results of the football games last week?
Don't follow football.
You don't follow football? What's wrong with you? All right, so the Pats win. They did it again in style that, as a Pats fan, drives you crazy because you're sitting there hoping that they're going to start right off the bat, but of course they wait till the end. They get 10 points behind, and they come back and do their thing, and Gronk gets knocked out. And it was stressful the whole game, but I did know they were going to win the game. So I felt good about that. And then we went over to the Eagles-Vikings game. Never expected that. Foles played magnificent. The whole team played magnificent. I never expected a blowout. And then we get to the game, which is a week this Sunday, the Super Bowl. And it's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a really, really tough call. Because I think if the Pats sit back and wait like they've done, I think the Eagles are going to take advantage. I think Foles, if he comes up with a big game, is going to be tough. And I think that he's going to go hard at the defense of the Patriots. So we'll see. I'm still saying Pats. It's going to be super, super close. Hopefully, Gronk is going to be back, and I think we're going to see a really, really great game. Now, Opra, by the way, who is a favorite of Director John's, he always follows her, has followed her shows for years.
Yes, absolutely.
And she's not going to run for president. Surprise, surprise. Not going to run for president. Says she doesn't have the DNA for it, whatever that means. So a close associate.
Maybe she's an alien.
You never know. It's possible, but that was just a ploy, just to get some more attention, to get millions of people to say what a great lady she was. And I mean, I think she's a fantastic businesswoman. I think she's done some amazing things. I just think that, let's stop believing in people that really kind of hide things too and then play other parts. Because she's an actor, right? I think she's an actor first. So, Trump, willing to testify. Now, he says, I am so looking forward to testifying in the special counsel that's been set up on the Russian collusion. He wants to testify. And I just don't understand it, okay? Here's a guy, they haven't proven a thing. They've proven that Hillary somehow has been involved with Russia, paying them a pile of money for research. And here's Trump. Nothing been proven. It's been over a year now, right? It's been probably a year and a half. They've been trying to show that he's been involved in some kind of collusion. So he's looking forward to it, and I think that's wonderful. And finally, maybe if you can get this Russian thing out of the way, then you can see what this guy's done. Again, forget what he's like, forget what he tweets. The guy has done amazing things in the country. He's brought $5.2 trillion back into the country. In December alone, 250,000 jobs. Working on a Medicare plan that works for everybody. He's got the unemployment rate lower than it has been in ages. And I think he's working on incredible military stuff because you don't hear a lot about ISIS lately. So, and he's keeping his mouth shut. So he's not going to CNN, we're going to be doing this. We'll be in Kandahar next week. We're going to have 7 men there. We're going to do it. No, he's not doing any of that stuff. You're going to find out after the fact. So let's come back to Canada now, where Campbell's Soup has just announced that within 18 months they're going to close down their Toronto plant. 380 jobs gone. Well, guess where they're going? Guess where they're going, Director John?
America? The States?
Going back to America.
Yep.
That's where they're going. So where taxes are better, and again, that's another thing. Taxes are going to be reduced for corporations, and anybody who's making under $25,000 is going to be, if, of course, they pass it, they're not going to be paying taxes at all, which is the way it should be. So you've got everybody scampering back to the States because it's the place to be. It's going to be nice and comfortable. And here over with our liberal government and Mr. Trudeau, we are losing businesses and companies at a record rate. So you got to wake up and smell the roses. Something has to be done. We got to stand up and say, hey, Mr. Trudeau, you're not doing the job. We're losing jobs. We have an incredible unemployment rate, and we're bringing all kinds of people into this country that we can't give jobs and that we can't support because we can't even support our own. So enough said about that. Met up with Chris Dabrowski from Comic-Con last week. Great conversation. The Peet and Reet show are going to be there. Now, what a fantastic lineup he has for this year. And this is just a few, okay? Jonathan Frakes. Remember him? Director John? Jonathan Frakes.
No.
Number 1. Ring a bell?
Okay, a little bit more.
Number 1. Engage. Number 1.
Oh yeah. It's Next Generation.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Exactly. He'll be there. Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid, will be there. Dean Cain. Remember him?
Well,
Superman in the series.
Dean Cain.
Dean Cain. And actually in Supergirl, which was just on the last couple of years, he played the father. So there you go. Trish Stratus, former WWE star. Great lady, helped us out with Dreams Take Flight a ton. She will be there. Dawn Wells. Now this is one I know Director John loves. He knows who that is.
Absolutely.
Who is she?
The best looking woman in the planet.
Gilligan's Island.
That's
Well,
right.
other than your wife.
Other than my wife.
Other
sorry.
than your wife,
Let me
right?
clarify that.
They say she was probably the nicest person on set, but Dawn Wells from Gilligan's Island will be there. And then Norm and Cliff from Cheers are going to be there. And this year, they're going to have a bar set up so you can actually sit down and have a beer with Norm and Cliff. So it's going to be a great event. Taking place June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Get to the website for Comic-Con Niagara Falls. You can get great discounts now and then see the rest of the lineup. I couldn't go through it all because I didn't have enough time. So that's the Friday wrap for this week. We're all wrapped up. Hopefully we're going to get Reet back next week. And for all of you, have a fantastic week, a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week on the Friday wrap. God bless you all.